good?
I'm fine.
I got 'em. You got 'em. We got 'em. Daddy issues. Daddy issues. Hi everybody, I'm Carolyn Busa, and I'm here with...
Daddy.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Daddy. And on today's episode of Daddy Issues, we're talking about crepes.
Or crepes.
Wow, I didn't even plan that.
Proper pronunciation is crepe.
Crepe. Let's get to it, Dad. We're talking about crepes, but you don't make a crepe. You make what we call, growing up, jelly pancake. How did this happen? Were you like making pancakes and jelly spilled and it was like this happy accident? What's going on there?
Well, this goes back 65 years to when I was 3 or 4 years old, and my father decided that we should have jelly roll-ups. And I guess since he was not really familiar with crepes, he just called it a jelly roll-up. He wasn't in Europe in the war, so he didn't pick up any French pastry knowledge. He was in the Pacific. So
shout out to all of our troops out there. Your dad made it, you stole the recipe. What is the recipe?
The recipe starts out with 2 eggs, 2 cups of milk, about 1/4 cup of confectioner's sugar if you want to make them sweet, which I do. A couple of pinches of salt. The flour is usually regulated. It's by eye. Make sure you have it loose enough so that it can be swirled in the pan. I do it just by twirling the pan.
So why, after all these years, why have you never invested in any proper crepe making gear?
Because you don't need proper crepe making gear.
Is it true you actually use jam?
Yes. Jelly tends to melt in the heat of the crepe, so jam tends to hold up better.
This jelly pancake, have you ever seen it replicated?
Julia Child did it.
She did a jelly pancake?
No, she did a crepe.
She didn't make it the dad kind.
The crepe is what you cook in the pan, and whatever you put in it makes it something else.
Have you ever experimented with other fillings, peanut butter, other jams?
No, I've never done that. I tend to go back to the Welch's grape jam crepe because that's what I'm used to, that's what I like, and that's what apparently my children like.
It's true. What are your thoughts on a savory crepe? He's never made a savory crepe.
Always been a breakfast food for me.
What is the actual time that it takes to make a batch?
To do 9 crepes, which is the standard 2 egg, 2 cup flour, 2 cup milk, will give you 9 10-inch crepes. Everybody had to have 3 crepes, so it takes about an hour.
I need 4 to feel completely satisfied. Just something to keep in mind. I don't know about you, Dad, but I've been to France. I've actually tasted a French crepe in Disney Paris, but it still counts. Have you ever been to France?
No, I have never been to France. That doesn't mean I don't appreciate French food.
Now, like the past 15, 20 years, there's been a crepe boom. What's happening there?
People need more variety.
Not only do you make jelly pancakes, you make regular pancakes, French toast, you make a hell of an egg sandwich. What breakfast do you have the most fun making? Because you don't smile at all. I can never tell.
It depends on the satisfaction of an excellent breakfast.
Now it's time for the segment called, what is it? Daddy, do you know?
Is this a test?
It's a game.
Okay.
Daddy, do you know what part of France crepes originated from?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, it's a northwest region of Brittany. What do you think about that? Daddy, do you know what day of the year in France is Day of the Crepe?
No, I don't.
Well, it's February 2nd.
Okay.
Daddy, do you know what's the main difference between a pancake and a crepe?
A crepe will generally not rise, it will bubble, it will create irregularities which are tasty, but it does not rise like any kind of cake.
Oh, Dad, this has been so fun talking about crepes and jelly pancakes and breakfast. Do you have any final words?
Bon appetit, and always watch Jacques Pepin.
There you have it. He was on PBS, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us for Daddy Issues.
Bye. I've never been to France. French food is a lot much of it is way too complicated and over flavored or.
Gonna get some YouTube comments.
Okay.